I didn't plan my life. I just took it as it came along. I
Hello.
seemed to have had no control over it. It
Testing one,
always came
two.
along with what was right for me. Look at me 8 years ago in 1979, when I was really down and out and ready to cash in my chips with heart problems that I didn't even know about. Your mother, Barbara Ann, helped me through the rough spots, and together we had
How
it.
you doing?
Now I really
So for
had
one
something.
person in the chat,
No better things or events could have happened to me. We
whew, oh, what a week.
we've come a long way in the last 8 years. Together we have built a whole new life with an exciting set of dreams. But by
Wait,
far the
hold on.
most
Let me
important
do this real
message
quick.
Bob wanted Chris to take away was the importance of legacy. He recounts a story of how he carelessly broke his late grandfather's straight razor, an item that held great sentimental value to him, and how it caused him to realize the respect he ought to hold for their memories. From this, he hoped his son would cherish any future inherited belongings he might be given by his father, such as his prize stamp collection. Do not be in such a hurry to use, play, or work with these things. First, learn all about them, how to use them and enjoy them, their value, and how you can thoughtlessly waste their value. Then enjoy them as I have. As a boy, my greatest dream was to have inherited things from my mother, father, grandparents, etc.
So yeah,
All of
this
my
week,
books,
as you already guys know, Scott Hall,
my dreams
best
began
known
with
to everyone as
my
Razor Ramon, had
mother.
passed away on Monday, which is unfortunate. And it's a shame. He was actually a favorite of mine, next to The Undertaker and a few others. And it sucks when someone from your childhood dies. But you know, that's part of life. We all die. So it's unfortunate. So, so far nobody's entered the chat. So I'm just gonna talk to myself for a bit till somebody shows up. Yeah, so this is my first live stream on YouTube. I don't know how long I'll be on, it depends. It's just a test to see if anyone will watch and see where this goes. And who knows, I could probably do more of this over time, but we shall see. So for 3 minutes in, nobody's watching, but that's okay. Um, yeah, so yeah, this is like I said, a test. So pardon my lack of talking, because one, again, nobody's on here, so I'm just gonna ramble on until somebody does. So yeah, the streaming, I assumed only works when you have 1,000 subscribers, but to my surprise, I guess depending what you use, it does work. Like tablets and phones, mostly Androids, I guess, and iOS. Yeah. I guess I now know that this stuff does work to a certain degree, but I never streamed on Facebook, not Facebook. That's what I was doing before that for a bit, but I never streamed on YouTube before, so it's the first time for everything. Like I said, I don't know how long I'll be on, but this is just to see how this goes. If not, then there's always another time. So hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. Hopefully things are going as planned or whatever. I'm just bored, so I figure I come on here and see what happens and see how my subs are doing. And sorry if I seem awkward. I'm not good at doing live streams. So please pardon the awkwardness. And all that good stuff that comes with it. So I wonder how you guys are doing. And all right. So anyone familiar with any good card games, any good card games you guys can play, like a deck of cards or something like that? Thinking about giving that a chance since I bought a deck recently and want to try something and see where it goes. And yeah, and I don't know. I'm thinking about later on recording some gameplay off my N64. Granted, it's not fancy schmancy stuff like the right technology. Hey Dale, how you doing? How are we doing today? See, you just woke up. That's cool. Hey, it's better to be up now than never. I don't know. I'm not good at talking on camera when it's live. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about recording some gameplay off my other TV later of some WCW NWO Revenge and play as Scott Hall, who recently passed away, and challenge for the world title, be pretty cool. And do it in his honor, win the title. I would totally be down for that. Yeah, tell me about it. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm trying some different things with YouTube, and this is a first. And like I said, I want to play some video games later, maybe when I get around to it, and record some footage. There's a few other things I want to do on here, but it really depends how much I'm gonna do. Like, I still got more reviews to work on. I want to do and see what happens. Being a YouTuber is not as easy as people think. You want to try to do stuff to make people happy, try to entertain them, give them something that your best effort, and make people happy the best way you can. And it can be pretty hard to please people, but you can't spend your whole life being a people pleaser, because you'll be expecting something that isn't realistic, honestly. You just gotta go based on what you feel makes you happy. And that's the way it should be. And hopefully, over time, I can do more for this channel, because I would like to do a lot more for YouTube, and hopefully I can make more time. But life gets you, and it's hard to really concentrate sometimes on things in this world. But you just gotta try. And because if you don't try, then you'll never know. Let me take a sip of my cup of Joe. Alrighty. So, yeah. I think, like I said, later I'll do that with the gameplay, and probably do a review tomorrow. I'll see what I can do, because I want to try to upload some content, and who knows. So, hold on one second. Someone wants to say hi. Hello. Hello. Say hello to Aunt Dale. Hi there. Hello. Spending much of his freshman year as a water boy for the
the varsity basketball team and became up.
Oh, she's gonna climb on the table. Okay. Let me not get her on the table, even though that's kind of funny and cute, but I don't want to do that. Yes, big hugs. If she was here right now, she'd probably love you. Right about now, Dale, she'll love you. So now you got to see my dog live. So yeah, so I'm definitely down to try different things and see where it goes, because I like to have a little fun on my channel and try not to be so negative about everything, because the last thing you want is negativity on your channel. So the best thing to do is just hang out, see where it goes, and like I said, you just gotta try. And yeah, I'm actually so far been having a good day. I woke up around, I would say 9 o'clock or 8, maybe earlier than that actually. Went to bed early last night after drinking some tea with melatonin in it so I can be able to sleep normal instead of having my weird all-nighters where I can't get relaxed and fall asleep, because that's the last thing I need is being up all night. It's no good. She would be very spoiled by me. Tell me about it. She probably would. My dog would probably be spoiled. And and yeah. So yeah, it's really nice out today, you know. It was cloudy before, very cloudy, but it's really nice out. Sun's starting to come out, and thankfully I'm drinking my coffee. I like to drink my coffee. Makes me feel good. Makes me more ready to do things. And I've been drinking coffee since earlier. So yeah. I also would like to do some live reading of some books and see how that turns out. You never know. Like, I would like to try that. I did Edgar Allan Poe back in October on Instagram Live, like the Telltale Heart, and like to try it on here and see where it goes. Because I would like to do some live reading, but I gotta try to be careful because, you know, you got people out there who will give you copyright strike just for showing. I mean, not showing, but just for reading their books. But that's just how it is. But I can try. And I was starting to read a book recently, and like a month ago, and I kind of just stopped. Not because I didn't like the book, because I just have a tendency of sitting still and taking time to read, and get very anxious all the time. And it's pretty annoying, honestly, and you can't sit still. But some days you can, sometimes you can't. But I try to. And there's this book I want to continue reading called Don't Look. It's a suspense thriller about a killer. And it's, from what I've read so far, it's pretty cool. It's interesting. But I haven't finished it yet, so I need to get around to continuing reading. Yeah, I do read Poe. I actually do. I like to read a whole, like, each story for each stream, because that would be pretty fun. It'll be fun, you know. See, and even try to read some Edgar Allan Poe poetry while streaming. Like I said, try different things, you know, instead of be boring. Because right now I'm just kind of like jumping all over the place, stumbling my words, because I don't even know what to say, but I'm just trying to figure out what to say. Like I said, streaming is new to me, honestly, and oh, there goes Angel. I know that sound when she's panting like that. She's getting ready to bark, probably. She probably hears somebody outside. Oh, here she goes. I can hear it getting started. But yeah, I would like to do some reading on here. Who knows what I like to try to do? Probably pre-record stuff, or maybe just do full-on live streaming with storytelling. You know, try something different. Try to make the channel a little interesting. And so yeah, and just recently, earlier this week, I bought a new Bluetooth speaker at CVS, and it's pretty cool. It's not as good as my brother's Bluetooth speaker. His is a JBL, I think. And that thing can pack power for a little thing. It's like the size of a capsule pill. Like, it looks like the shape of a pill capsule. But that thing will blare like a sound system. That's how strong it is. It's okay. When you're just waking up, it's going to be hard to see, period. So I don't blame you. Completely normal. Funny story. Years ago, when I was a teenager, my dad was watching TV and he saw something on demand, and he likes the movie Da Vinci Code. He liked that movie. And while mom was on the computer just playing some games and stuff, he was watching, he clicked on it thinking, oh, I like this movie. Then when he started putting it on, he knows something was different. Like, I don't remember this in Da Vinci Code. And oh boy, it was not only Da Vinci Code, but it wasn't the kind of movie you should be watching. Well, then again, he didn't know any better. Yeah, it was a Skinamax film called The Da Vinci Code, and I saw that and I started laughing when he showed that. I'm like, oh no, you unknowingly almost watched a softcore porno. That just shows you his eyes weren't that good. He really read that wrong, so he felt this big when he realized it. Like, oh no, your mother's gonna think I'm some pervert. I mean, how do you make that mistake? But I can understand when you can't see well, you're gonna mistake something for something else. It's really embarrassing. Thankfully, she didn't see it, or she would have had a lot of questions to ask him. Like, I swear, I thought it was I thought it was a movie. I didn't know it was something like that. Oh, that's nice, the monster. Yeah, my speaker's pretty cool because you can also use an audio in for like, say, if a portable CD player. Like, I got one I bought a couple years ago at some place. I know, surprisingly, some place sold a CD player, which you don't see anymore because of digital music these days. But I tested it out. I'm like, holy shit. You can hear Dio blasting off the speaker through my head, through the sound system. Not sound. Well, it might be a sound system in its own right. But imagine plugging the audio in on that mode to your CD player and actually playing the CD player without using your headphones. It was pretty cool. It's probably better than my other speakers because I have one other Bluetooth speaker which I use as a stand mostly because that speaker's pretty weak. And it's a small little thing I bought at Five Below, so it's not even close to this thing. And like I said, this thing is not even as strong either, but compared to the little thing, it's better. And I have another speaker which is just audio and no Bluetooth. And I tried that for my CD player, and that thing would just die a lot quicker because it doesn't last long for some reason. It's cheap, but the thing I got now is better, and that thing can last longer if you charge it enough. And yeah, those kind of speakers kick ass when they're strong and they're powerful. Thing could be powerful enough to be a stereo system. That's the crazy thing about these speakers now. And one day I might upgrade to that. Actually, not mine. One day I will upgrade to like the one like my brother has, but till then I'm just using something that's more affordable. But the one he's has is like about $100, which is not bad, and it's worth it. It's pretty cool. Kicks real ass. So imagine hearing him come into the house while the thing is in his backpack, and you can hear like Five Finger Death Punch playing in the background. So it's pretty cool. That's just how good the speaker is. So I'd say I definitely would pick it up, but I did pick this thing up for the time being because, like I said, it was affordable, and I decided to give this a shot and see if it's even better. And it's better than my other Bluetooth speaker, but this one does the job and it lasts longer, in my opinion. But you have to make sure it's charged fully, or else you'll get unsuspected low battery, and it will tell you it's got low battery. You'll hear like a robotic voice saying low power, please start charging. That's how you know. But at least you know when to plug it in. And yeah, thing's pretty cool. I took it to the park yesterday while sitting on the bench, just sitting near at the basketball court and just hang out on a nice day, enjoy the sun, the fresh air, just to get out of the house instead of just sitting around bored out of my mind. Because nothing's worse than being bored at home. Because I was bored as hell yesterday. There was really nothing to do. Like, I couldn't even think of what to do. Yeah, I was watching a concert the other day on YouTube that my brother was watching that he told me about, and I decided to watch it. It was good. The performance was really good. And their cover of Bad Company is pretty sick, actually. It's not bad for a cover. Of course, I know it's a cover of Bad Company, of course. Of course, I know my music. But just hearing their cover is pretty awesome. And they did a cover of Offspring, Gone Away, which is pretty good in their interpretation. It's more, there's people that might not like their version because it seems downbeat. Well, it fits the mood, and especially the way they shot the music video about this guy who's an army guy. He goes into war. You can understand the video adds a little bit of that, the sadness and downbeat vibe that was going for. So it definitely did what it was supposed to, in my opinion, along with their version of that Offspring song, On the Way. But yeah, I was, after listening to that concert, I watched a Korn concert from back in 1998 from when they were on Family Values tour. It was a good show. It was pretty good. You had Ice Cube, the rapper. He performed with them since he appeared on a song with them from their third album, Follow the Leader. So that was pretty cool. That was a good show. And I seen some of that stuff years ago on a tape that someone gave me. But it wasn't the whole show. It was like little performances from other bands. But there was the main show of Korn, so that was pretty cool. So I enjoyed myself. So it was like, yeah, this is what I remember watching when I was a kid. But yeah, I know I keep saying yeah a lot. But you know what? You know who says yeah a lot? Rob Zombie. Yeah, motherfucker! Now, that's called entertainment. No, not really. If I tried hard enough. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on. Maybe I'll be getting off in a little bit, probably. This, like I said, this is just a test stream. But it's cool to hang out for a little bit before I go do whatever it is I want to do at the moment. But till then, this is just like a time waster until one day I can make it more interesting. I don't know. I'm just stumbling. but yeah, so there's plenty of stuff in the works. Well, about to be in the works. Still also mentioning Scott Hall. I still got to work on that tribute video and put it on YouTube because I haven't yet to do that. But I would like to get around it probably today. That's another one I'm going to work on, that and the gameplay footage. But it's not like one of those fancy technology things like you have the capture card, as they call it. connected to your computer, blah, 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 and you capture the screen and the footage. So I'm going to do it organically. You could say like bootleg style with my cell phone and just record the footage like that. And it's more organic and it feels like you're actually hanging out with me in person. But that's just me though. There's other people on YouTube who do it that don't have like all that technology. But you just work what you got. But it's better than nothing because I do want to record some of that stuff. All right, you enjoy yourself with the photo taking, and I'm gonna probably head out in a second because I ain't really got much else to say. But yeah, this was fun, and actually, hopefully it'll be more fun next time when it gets more interesting and get more people in here. But it was cool to see you, Dale, because it's always good to see you show up. It's always good. So, if anything else, I'll probably love you too, Dale. All right, so that was a little streaming test, and hope to do more of these one day when I can build up a little bit more with the subscribers. So you guys enjoy yourself later.